And with that, we're live on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
No, I watched a lot of cold crime and mystery shit, like cold cases. I've recently been playing the entirety of the Ace Attorney saga.
See, the Ace Attorney saga I can totally get behind.
As in, I got through 6 games in 2 months, and I'm currently playing the investigations games.
If I remember right. So I think they've now officially released just about all of them.
Alright, server's up.
Woohoo!
Because I originally got Ace
be back in
Attorney
a minute.
on the 3DS back in like 2017 or so.
The 3DS, not the GBA, damn.
The funny thing is my family's very first Nintendo console was the Wii. Like, we didn't have a GameCube or anything like that. We grew up on Sony.
The first console I ever played on was a Nintendo 64. And it was a hand-me-down.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of Mario Kart 64. It was great.
Okay, so here's the issue. I won this race during the off-season series. The issue is,
You don't have
we're
that
using
setup.
a setup, and I don't have that setup anymore because my computer glitched and I lost a whole bunch of NR files.
No! That sucks.
Which is, I mean, I usually back up the game, but for some reason I did it for a while, didn't do it for like that stretch of time, and this is the end result.
I was going to say, like, I have like even an internal drive that I do some backup on, and I've switched everything over to either over to SSDs or M.2s. So no more mechanical hard drives. But that being said, it's like, yeah, I really need to have like an off-site quote-unquote backup of some of this stuff because so many of the websites have gone down.
That grass is, deadly.
If you look at this grass, if you touch this grass, did I update that? I gotta see if OBS could be able to read a file to Google Drive instead of having to go through like a local notepad file or something like that. Because when I update the points there, that's easy. It really gets frustrating having to do everything just about by hand on a notepad otherwise.
No, I do have to make my game look like trash, just so I can drive the car,
User
which is
joined your channel.
unfortunate. But, hey, you gotta make some cutbacks whenever you wanna have, your game be streamed.
But I got the 4 new downloaded parts. Awesome.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out why this car is driving like a boat, and I think I have the reason why, because the weight was all the way to the front.
So,
All I said was to make that stable under braking.
when I won here,
Brake by
in the
at
off-season,
70%.
Crystal, if this makes any difference, I won here by simply not spinning out in the off-season race.
Oh,
So, but I'm not sure if that helps you whatsoever making your car.
No, I just wanted to fucking turn and
That
not
also help.
plow. So we are fixing that right now.
Tyler, I had a quick question for you.
Yo.
for the series and everything, are you planning on sticking with the Cup Xfinity mod like going forward? Like, do you change out mods fairly often in this league, or do you stick to what works?
We try to not change mods all that often, so I basically said the Premier Series here at Fuel will change to Xfinity if a new Xfinity mod comes out, we'll switch to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and
Okay.
that is too much.
If a better one comes out.
True.
So like, Fast runs the Cup mod, we run the Xfinity mod, and IOR runs the Truck mod.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with somebody running, you know, the next gen mod, whatever. But that's kind of a, it runs like shit.
Well, we kind of wanted to, between the three of us, between me and Randall, we wanted to find a third league that we could team up with and offer all three mods. Cup, Xfinity, and Truck.
Yeah.
Randall runs the Cup mod, I run the Xfinity mod, and then Robert kind of like restructured stuff and teamed up with Randall to run the Truck mod on Thursdays.
I was just mainly curious because to me, I really have enjoyed using this mod. It's weirdly been just very fun and not having to do having to line shit up for the next gen mod,
Yeah.
next gen body style and everything like that.
And a lot of people still like the COTs, and this is technically a COT
Yeah.
in real life and in the mod.
And in real life, it's kind of like a car. for
It's a
racing,
hodgepodge.
No matter what track type you're at, and it has been for
Right.
15 years now.
Oh, I absolutely think Xfinity's got the best package in NASCAR.
Yeah, the more and more that people have mentioned just like how goofy the modern design of the next gen car is and how it is even underpowered compared to the Xfinity car really makes the decision even that much more confusing. Like,
Right.
but more to the point, or at least as to why I was asking the question in the first place, it's mainly the resources. There are just mods out there that just do not have bases ready for them to go, or
No.
there's very little stuff that's like created for it.
And I think that's why a lot of people kind of shy away from the off the beaten path mods. Like,
Because they don't want to have to make their own schemes, but they don't know how to.
right. So like when we
Yeah.
ran the GN70SS mod for
Mhm.
one race, because only 3 people showed up, it was because nobody has cars for that mod, and nobody wants to run a game car.
Yeah.
Cup 2000 doesn't have a whole lot of bases out there. Cup 98 doesn't have a whole lot of bases out there.
Yeah.
But the 3 main ones always have bases.
Mm-hmm. It's always just whatever mod relates to what's being run in real life.
And then, like, if a league is big enough and has enough influence, or there's multiple leagues, like the Gen 6 BR 15 mod is run by, I can think of at least 3 leagues that still run that. So it's going to have support.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even then, you would have a lot of people have stuff anyways, because that was just the mod that everybody would use from 2013 to 2015 or whatever.
Right.
And
To a
then
point,
Cup
like,
2017 came out,
Yeah.
and then that
I don't
became
think
the
that
mod.
one. Well, I don't think that one, like the Minx 19 and all those, I don't think they're nearly as popular as Gen 6 BR15.
Well, they're popular enough for people who want to use like the most modern thing, because like Cup 18 came out, and then Cup 19 came out, and it was just overall better.
I was gonna say, like, I think the way that it goes is that the cups, I'll just group them in because they're effectively the same with just minor tweaks, but Cup 17 through 19, like, I think that a lot of people, either the mod was not optimized great, or it just was a much higher density mod that I think it kind of pushed some of the people
Well, I
with
mean, just
less
look at the
limit-
templates.
Yeah.
Because the templates are some of the highest quality templates I've seen out of any mod. Because I
Personally,
think some people make it with the assumption that you just have a system that's able to handle it no matter what.
I was gonna say to me, it's one of my favorite mods. That and probably Winston Cup 98 are
User joined
probably
your
my two
channel.
favorites. But yeah, I know that like some of the more longer running leagues with like Hobo and whatnot, like they're still running Gen 6 BR, but it's probably because it runs better on their systems, which is fine.
Could be that, or it could be the not wanting to change because they've done so much to that mod already.
Yeah,
That it would just be that big of a pain to switch over. That's how I'm treating it with my league in OG Cup. I had it set in stone from day one that OG Cup was going to be the mod. I did a poll of people of different mods that were popular, and that was the one that won out. So that's the one that we're using until the league fucking dies.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had in any mod where you can easily access or easily make custom templates like this one and OG Cup, for
Yeah.
examples.
And on the spreadsheet, I stole it, but there's a bunch of there is a Dropbox that has like 50 templates linked to it. At least.
Nice.
So there are cars from 2003, there's cars from 1970, and then there are cars from fucking today in there.
My offline league's similar. Original Cup mod just because the amount of templates that exist for it.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, my bad, Crystal.
I thought about punting you for a second, but then I decided not to.
Yeah, my fault on that one, Crystal. I don't know what I was thinking there.
Who are you, Carl?
This car just fucking plows like there's no tomorrow.
It sucks, but that's how you have to drive it.
Yeah.
I gotta see if I need to recalibrate my wheel. I'm turning very, very, very much towards the wall to keep it straight on the straightaways.
That's just a feature of the setup.
Yeah.
So, funny story time. After I won the off-season race here, plus or minus 20 hours afterwards, for some reason my NR folder decided to have a stroke and I lost about half of my setups. However, the fast setup is almost as fast as the setup I used for that race. So,
Ooh.
which is horribly off the pace, but I also didn't spin that race, so who's counting?
Yep. I broken record this sentiment all the time, but it's the only important thing is to make sure you don't spin and then see if maybe you can find more speed without sacrificing the stability.
Yeah. At a track like this, good luck, because all 3 turns are wildly different, and all of them are equally disgusting. So,
I have turn 1
Disgusting.
down and turn 3 down.
What happens when you build it back in a parking lot?
true.
I have turn 1 and
It's a
turn
shit
3 down.
track.
It's turn... Yeah, it's being a bitch.
This is what happens when you let Bob Iger build a racetrack.
I am not mourning this track's loss.
We need more tracks built into the confines of the
No, we don't.
property parcel.
No, we don't.
We need so many more of these.
No.
I appreciate this. I miss its absence.
Hanging around waiting for Nikki to upload her car. I don't want to have to kill the game more than once.
I did upload mine.
Yeah, I see it.
Granted, it was very late.
But
But
you
still
did it.
technically just in time. Nikki's is late.
Yeah, and I don't want to download it because I'm already streaming. So it's just gonna be, well, I guess I could restart my game and not close the stream. It just would look weird. I'll probably do that. Just have like a black screen on OBS for a minute.
So I think I figured something out
What'd you
when
learn?
I downloaded some cars that I was missing at a race last week. I'll give you names: John Foreman and Jovan Anderson. I didn't have their cars. I had already seen John Foreman on track as a gray car. I had not yet seen Jovan on track. I downloaded both of their cars, put them in my car files, and when I got back into the game, Jovan had just gotten on track, and I saw his car. I alt-tabbed out, dropped his car into my car files, tabbed back in. I couldn't see John's, because I had already seen him as a gray car, but because my game had not yet loaded Jovan's car, when it finally did load it, I had the car file in the folder, even though I had not killed the game. I think as long as you put Nikki's car in your folder before you see her on track as a gray car, you won't have to kill the game.
Well, I still gotta
I
kill the game
think.
anyway for the other cars here.
Ah, okay. I was gonna see if you wanted to test it. See if I was onto something.
You know, thinking
Oh,
about
hey
it,
guys, what's up?
I probably could or should have done a car that was either like Spy Family themed or something like that. There's other animes I could have picked.
Wacky TV, no.
Anybody remember Cartoon Network in 2004?
Hell
He's the
yeah!
zombie guy.
I don't
remember
know.
cartoon.
This show only ran for a
We
year
can
and
look over
a half,
that.
and the network immediately stopped promoting it ever again. But it's one of the only ones I ever saw as a kid, so here it is.
I would have
Oh,
painted a
God.
Ruby car, but I got lazy.
Oh God. If I wanted to be really memey, I could have done the Ghost Noise dub car. Oh God.
I was gonna paint a Symphogear car, but it didn't pan out.
And I
Yeah.
took an arrow to the knee.
Mine was easy. I just put a poster on my hood.
Oh boy.
Alright, Nikki. Refreshing. If it's not there, I'm not downloading it. Okay, it's not there. You lose. You get
Good
nothing.
day to you, son.
I wanted to do what Nikki was doing. Nikki's doing wants to do a Team 4-star car, and I wanted to do the same, but I'm like, shoot, it's just gonna look like a regular, real Dragon Ball Z car. It'll look the same.
Yeah.
The abridged series will look.
Okay, car files.
You won't be able to tell the difference.
Grand National.
Oh, and I'll say this, thinking about it, the availability of high quality PNGs would be the other problem too, depending on what you're going after.
Yeah, I would have painted a Ruby car, but I ran out of time, or I got lazy. So both.
Both can be true, and that can also
For-
be fair.
For all intents and purposes, Roy Inc. has an anime facility somewhere on campus.
Has a what?
And anime facility somewhere on their construction sites.
What does that mean?
Advertisements.
What is an anime facility?
I don't fucking know.
Sorry, it's just that's unheard of. I'm like, what is that?
I just came up with it on the spot.
Ah,
Anime facility just sounds like a
Our
factory
PR
where they
department
pump
makes
out.
anime cartoons. There, problem solved.
Okay. Let's get these
Don't-
car files in here.
Oh.
That's all I'll try to
oh.
this.
Alright, to the 0 viewers, hang tight. We just gotta kill the game real fast.
Hey, if we pull together our resources, we can have a collective total of 0 viewers.
Hey! That's a lot.
My 0 plus your 0 is a whole lot of 0.
hey,
Oh, what if we multiply it?
Divide.
That's
Oh, true.
Divide by 0.
You can break reality.
hey, chat. Do y'all want to answer me how Blake and I went door to door and doored through the final turn, but neither of us died?
I was going to say I did not mean to go that hard.
Hey, Chad. do you
Chat
like
seems to be a
orders?
bunch of crickets, so...
yeah. There's no how you can't go side by side in turn 3, or at least you
Sure
should
you
be able to.
can.
Apparently, we can. If
Sure
we're
you can.
really,
It's just
really
somebody
lucky.
might
You
die.
can go side by side through any corner.
I was
Just
gonna
depends
say
if you make it
I
through it.
barely
I haven't
raced
made a
against
single corner
Vincenzo,
cleanly.
But I'll say this much: I trust him with my life that he'd race me clean.
I don't.
Aw, that means a lot. I don't know if that's a great idea, but darn it, I really try.
I
It's
think
a goal.
the setup. I'm pretty sure the setup was made for the other Walt Disney.
Uh-huh.
The other what? Oh, the other.
Yeah,
version.
because there's a shittier version of this track. Because
I
there
haven't
just
made a
has to
single
be
turn
a
cleanly.
worse version of it.
That track was made before The Little Mermaid came out, when Disney was losing a shit ton of money.
They just needed 2 driver deaths or something like that.
Tyler, you said
Damn.
the other Disney, and I'm like, was there a Disneyland Speedway? What's he talking about?
There was a, I guess, a shittier version. I liked it, but
I mean, I'm also
I
very
didn't mind
vocal
it.
in my
There's
hate for all
one of
versions of
Wild
this
Custom
track.
Crazy, whatever fuck one, and then there's one that was made prior to that with some people from, I think, Project Wildfire.
Okay, so is turn 2 even possible side by side?
Probably not.
Yes.
Yes.
all right, let's try this.
Me and
Man,
Vincenzo
I
did
At
it.
least not possible to get through it cleanly.
I am all sorts of wicked loose.
You should tighten that car up.
Probably raise the probably add some wedge to it. Oh,
And-
I took all the wedges out. No wonder why I'm wicked loose.
Add some wedge and what's your weight
Your wedge
bias
is
looking
loose?
like?
Oh, jeez.
Like what's your front to rear weight bias?
I don't know. I haven't. I'm on the track right now. I have to check and see.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch my setup at all. I don't like it, but I don't know how. I don't want to make it worse.
I think 35 pounds of wedge is enough.
Depends. You just have to read your tire pressures after 10 laps. Tire temps.
Now, I just want to make sure: are people actually shifting on this track?
I'm about to.
Sometimes.
Yes.
I'm not.
Okay.
Except the fastest car.
My testing on Tuesday, personally, I did not see a difference between shifting and not in lap
Alright,
times.
and that weight is being shifted back up.
In a longer third gear, and it's a shifter set.
User joined your channel.
Piss.
Hey, look
No,
who it
you.
is.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a fashionable half hour late because I just got finished painting my car for tonight. It's in the drive.
Ah, crap. Note to self, don't forget to get new car after run.
You know, considering what the AI generated for me as far as what kind of paint scheme design I should do, as far as simplicity, this turned out to be not a bad one that I created after all.
Actually, why didn't I think of that? I wonder if ChatGPT would be smart enough to build a spreadsheet that could do all the calculations instead of that Tyler did with his point system standings thing.
I don't know.
It can. A lot of the calculations are easy. I was using the DeepSeek one to do fuel ratios for my nitro stuff.
I feel like I'm slow, but I'm also doesn't feel like I'm slow.
You are the
If you're
fastest
stable,
car
that's
on the
what
track.
matters.
Feels like he's slow. Is at the top of the leaderboard.
Well, I mean,
Slow my
long run.
ass.
Well, long run pace. That was a qualifying lap that I put in.
Huh.
I just want to make up for the bad race that I had at Texas. That's all I care about.
All I'm worried about today is just maintaining at least third in points.
Me and my green tracksuit crew.
And about nearly 20 laps in, and my right rear is now in the yellow.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, my computer's been acting up.
If I can just make it through today with minimal issues, that'd be awesome.
So, spin you out every chance I see you. Got it?
I'm going to kill you. Oh, hi, Brendan. You having fun? There's a wall there.
Oh my god.
That's
Team
violent.
Rocket blasting off. Speed
No
of-
stopping for you. You are not allowed to stop. Where the fuck is Apollo?
He said he wouldn't be able to make it. Something came.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I just saw that shit. So that means the points there will actually be wide open today. Well, not wide open, but the gap will be cut down.
Wild card race for all of us.
Even with the provisional, he's still gonna lose quite a bit.
Oh boy.
My poor right front tire.
I think I'm on the right track as far as my pace on the long run.
If you are at Walt World Speedway, then you are in fact on the right track.
Ah, shut up.
Oh no, I'm at
It's the right
Atlanta.
track, but this feels like the wrong track morally.
I think I'm
don't
on.
need to go.
I'm like halfway through my fuel run, and my lap time that lap was a 29.8. Don't know if that sounds right or not, but
Setup feels tight as balls.
setup I had is making me lose more than anything.
Oh, you're kidding. I blew third gear immediately after getting on the track.
Y'all
That's
really,
fine.
y'all are really sending it into turn one.
I'm doing that because I don't know how to fucking drive this track.
Oh.
So why are we going
It's-
here?
The car won't stop otherwise if I don't.
I was
I
about
blew
to
a
say,
tire.
is that the
That's
line that y'all are supposed to run? Because I would have
no,
never
it's called
known
blowing
that.
a tire.
Can we just have like an emergency track switch, just something that's fun?
Can we go to Rockingham?
Screw you all, I'm having a ball.
Let's go to fucking. No,
I didn't
no,
say I wasn't
Bowman
having
Gray.
fun. I just said I don't know how to
I'm
drive
having
this
fun
track.
too. I just said a good lap time.
This is gonna be a good
I know
lap.
you're having fun. Track or not track. I'm done. What line are you guys running? That seems wrong.
Hmm?
In fairness, I'm not having a horrible time. I'm just very, very
Same
scared
here.
I'm gonna slide and get turned
I
in the
thought it was gonna be a
race.
good lap. 29.6.
Well, I'm
Just
gonna get
pretend
turned
it's
on
your
the
track.
gap in the back stretch.
Yeah, for tires. Too much wedge in it. Oh, too much weight. Interesting.
Ooh.
Hey, Vincenzo, quick question for you.
Fire.
Hi, Brendan.
Oh,
Have,
hello.
away.
have I raced against you in other leagues? Because the name is familiar, but I
150.
just don't know.
Probably Melancholy Lights, if I had to guess.
I-
Or Melancholy Cup.
Probably Melancholy then.
You've also
I-
probably seen him in Robbie's league.
I don't know if I raced the same weekend as you, but I saw your name in the car set when Cosmin first released the Cup 98 mod and ran the Super Speedway series for Studio Speed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know you won a race that I was not a starter in. I don't know if we
Yeah.
ever started a race at the same time in that league.
I can't remember how long I ran Studio Speed, but yeah, I won in my debut race at Pensacola.
Holy
Hell
crap,
yeah.
2 of us have won at Pensacola.
Yeah.
League.
That was Vincenzo's first win in online racing ever, and few of us were there for that.
You were the pusher. Oh, a few of you were. You were the
Vince-
final pusher.
Vincenzo, I'll say this in front of everybody, I don't care. You gotta remember that I had damage at the end of that race, and I just
Yes.
happened to be the second car in line on the last lap. I was just a parachute allowing you to get away. I didn't do shit.
I mean,
Every little car that influences air helps.
that parachute was in the spot that they wanted.
Am I on the wrong setup? Because my right rear, 17 laps of fuel remaining, and my right rear is at like 35% on tire life, or
This is a
40%.
tire track.
I think I'm good for qual now.
Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
I mean, the way that I see it, you've got the fastest lap in practice, which means that,
That's a Q lap, to be fair.
okay, well, you certainly have something dialed up for Q then. You just need to figure out how to get it to save for the long run for the race.
Yeah. Maybe I just need to add more weight to the rear. I don't know.
Okay, don't take this the wrong way, Nikki, but your car kind of reminds me of the PUBG car that Gregson ran back in like 2019 or something like that.
That scheme must be a mess too, because this one is also. This is what I was painting all day today.
It doesn't look bad. It's just the explosion of colors and background elements makes me remember the PUBG car.
I was wanting to do an art car, and I don't think I pulled it off very well. I've done
There
better
we
art cars than this.
I think I got ourselves a battle for the pole here tonight. Damn it, Vincenzo!
I didn't do it.
Damn it!
200 and nice.
Oh my god. What a fucking lap. Jesus.
Wait, me?
Well, yeah. You beat him on.
Oh shoot. Okay.
You only
okay.
beat him by 1,000, but like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna
Let me
really
see
make
how
you do
this-
another qual run.
Let me see how this setup is. 'Cause I just realized I got another one that I tweaked last week. I wonder if this will be better for the long run. Unless if this is the one that wears the right front more so than the right rear.
I don't bounce off the wall. Also, if you hit that corner of the wall where that break is, your car gets destroyed.
It kills your car instantly.
Okay, I think this is the setup I was looking for.
So don't touch the insta-kill wall.
Pretty much. Treat it like that backwards wall at the New Hampshire road course. You touch it, you die.
So if I touch it and I die, that means it's poisonous.
But if it touches you and you die, it's venomous.
Okay. Damn poison walls.
Which one are we talking about? The one that's jutted out, or
The
The
poison
one
wall.
off of turn 1 where the gate is.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. If you hit that,
If you hit
your
the
car
corner,
explodes.
yeah, you pull a fucking Michael Waltrip at Bristol. So don't hit the gate.
If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go like Mike Kleiman.
Well, he didn't go out.
And then I'm gonna
Some-
go to Applebee's.
Why not Chili's?
The Chili's near me closed.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So you can't ride the Dente, is what you're saying.
No. I don't get any baby back ribs.
That is depressing.
Crystal, I have a question for you.
Go on.
Who's the person on the bumper sticker of "This man ate my son"?
That is Senator Ted Cruz.
Huh?
Why did we choose this track? Or
That's hysterical.
Ah.
Hey, great one, Crystal.
Hey,
I
I'm not the one
respect
who
you for
thought of
that
it.
one.
I'm not the one who
Hey,
thought of it.
I respect you for putting that on.
Thank you. Look, it's a bumper sticker that I saw years ago. I thought it was funny. So I put it on my car. There was actually somebody actually stuck one of those up on campus a while ago.
Well, if your goal was making me laugh, you definitely succeeded. That was that
Okay.
brightened my night up.
Hey Vincenzo, try not to die off of turn 3.
Okay, I think I found a setup that really seems to be better for your tires in the long run. I can put it in the setup help if y'all want me to. This is just for race pace though, so
I'll give it a shot.
yeah, let me. I mean, your lap times might be a little bit slow, but let me put it in the setup help and see if it helps out. Because I seem to be way more stable in this car and with this setup. I probably should have put it in the setup help a while ago today.
I'll give it a shot.
What the fucking rising sun Japanese flag?
Yep. It's a vanity plate.
I think that was like their navy.
They're Navy.
Ah.
They're all both the Navy and Army used it.
Wait a minute. Where did I put the setup at?
Be in your player folder.
Oh. I'm an idiot.
You're not. Don't talk about my friend like that.
Where is it? There it is.
Talk about a slide job.
My job.
Okay, Dale, pipe down.
Alright, I just put it in the I put it in the setup help channel if y'all want to give it a shot. I know it's got 13 minutes left.
Yeah, I tend to wash up in the corners.
At least in my experience, this setup doesn't appear to be like, it seems to really be more of a balanced kind of setup. So, I mean, my steering ratio is 18-1, so y'all gonna have to adjust it and adjust other things within the setup as well. So,
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be a good setup. I think with this setup, you might have to be conscientious in the, you know, in the long run.
Conscientious objector.
I did change a few settings in OBS today, so I hope that the stream quality is at least better than 360p now. Because that's been like a very common thing that people have brought up about it.
Are you on Twitch, YouTube, or both?
I'm
or-
on YouTube.
What's your channel? I'll subscribe to it.
I have it linked in the Creative Corner channel.
Okay.
I don't know if I based this setup off of the New Hampshire or what that I copied over or what. I don't remember.
Why did we choose
Although-
this? Why did we choose to race this track?
We ran it in off season and it was a pretty good race. I felt like it was a good race. Well,
I definitely
I thought it was going to be
good.
interesting. I felt like it would at least produce an interesting race.
Roy, you
It
would say
seems
that
to be
'cause you
that it's
won
going
the
to be
race.
doing that. I don't know.
Although-
I kind of have a hate-hate relationship with this track. I've never liked how it's driven. And
Although-
the one race I did here, the setup was somehow even tighter than what we're running here.
I'm not crazy when I say that depending on what setup you use, it may factor in how long you could go on a field run, right?
No.
No, you're not crazy.
This track is a guilty
Okay, because I think this is about a lap or two.
Well,
Like, I think the
a lot of
project is like
things
45, 46 on this one compared to the other ones. So,
That means you've got more on throttle time in this one.
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of things will influence that.
Oh God, Apollo. Forgot he runs 32 to 1.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
me.
got to remember, controller warriors race here,
Yeah.
and
Is
a few
this,
of
Pretty
them
sure
are in the server.
Sure, my left
Whoever-
side just bounced out of the track when I got on track.
Whoever's testing the setup now, does it seem to be working for y'all?
The first lap or two, it felt like it was on rails, and then the handle fell off of it. So
Yeah. That's fair.
I need to put more. I need to get more in the groove with your setup. I'm trying Apollo's now, though.
That's fair. I just figured I'd share mine, so.
The setup I've been using works. It's just extremely tight after a lap.
It's funny, I've got turns 2 and 3 down, but I can't figure out turn 1 now.
User joined your channel.
I just turned my fastest lap of the day, and Apollo's setup.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till you see my pace, I.
I felt like spiriting myself. It's time for another qual run. I think it's time for another qual run. Just to have some variety with driving this car here.
The only thing about Apollo setup is when you want to mash the gas to get the back end to rotate, it won't, because there's too much weight on the front.
The setup was way too twitchy for me.
I mean, I ran a 6, so I don't know. Vincenzo ran a 1. What?
That's also probably a qual lap.
Let's
It
try
is.
Duns again. Apples to apples, 16 to 1. Don't need first gear.
So I don't think I'd trust any lap times above. Well, don't trust any of the lap times of the top 3. Honestly, those are all qual lap times.
Yep.
So.
Oh, good. I'm no longer fourth. I was like, if I'm the fastest race pace, then please don't follow my lead. I don't know what I'm doing.
Brake bias. Fucking gross.
It's always washing up in turn 1. Damn, this track sucks ass.
Yeah, I should have put the setup in
Not
earlier,
wait.
earlier had I thought about it. I'm sorry. Now I feel bad, to be truthful.
You're not obligated to share your setup at all.
Well, yeah, but I just want to help out any way possible.
Oh wait, was that comment to me done?
Remember how I got the award for Dodge Certified Reliability?
Yeah.
Can I have a Dodge back, Vincenzo?
What
Yes.
happened?
Good news is it's a gear I don't need. I blew second coming out of the pits.
Were you what were the revs
Yeah, I'm
when
a
you
second
upshifted, and
off
were you
my
in the
best pace
throttle
to
or
do
were you
setup.
not in the throttle?
I was probably in the throttle.
Oh, the setup I'm on?
And what were the
Yeah.
revs on?
Apollo's setup is a second
800
faster
or
for me.
8,000.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because if they're like above 8,000 and you hold the throttle while you upshift, that runs the risk of blowing the gear. So you either got to upshift basically at 8,100 or earlier, or lift while you upshift. And that'll stop the gear kaboom.
Or it'll just blow anyway because fuck you.
Alright, done. I'm sorry, but your setup isn't working for me.
Fair enough.
Jeez, my first lap times were slow, but not that slow, like.
Vincenzo, is that Daffy
Wait,
Duck
oh,
on your
that
fucking
wasn't
pit
my
sign?
lap. Vincenzo did that lap for me.
That is Daffy Duck.
Reddit season.
Duck season.
That pit sign is despicable.
Sorry,
The fuck?
I'll be right back.
I was not expecting to get murdered.
It was an accident.
Damn.
Apollo's setup is perfect. It's stable at whatever skill level.
I had to change the steering ratio, but other than that, I've been comfortable.
Yeah. I'm on 16 to 1 and I moved the weight back 5 clicks. It's hint.
I didn't think of doing that.
I think I've got a good rhythm in turn 2 and 3. It's turn 1 that's throwing me off.
You have a good setup for every turn but turn 2. And my right front will hate me after this race, but it's fine.
Admittedly, I don't think this setup has much for the long run, but gotta get a long run for that to matter, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that setup's not long for this race.
There's like, what, 10 of us? I think we can...
Yeah,
Well, we've
just
said
10.
that before.
I'm gonna try and get out of everyone's way if I can't hold it in the beginning, but I think restarts / cold tires are gonna be my biggest issue.
Well, the make or break's gonna be turn 1. Honestly. Yeah, I feel like everybody is gonna have turns 2 and 3 down to a T. It's just the car pushing up out of 1 is what's gonna get a lot of people. Well, pushing up in the middle of 1 too.
What is the actual pace speed, or the pit speed?
45.
Okay.
Tyler, I had one question for you because I didn't think about it. This league, does it do provos, and what are the rules for it?
You get 1 provisional, and it is the first race you miss or the race nearest your first start that you miss.
So you're gonna have to kind of re-explain that to me. The second
So,
part.
all right. So I know if you make the first race of the season,
Mm-hmm.
the next race you miss, you get a provisional.
Okay.
If you start in the middle of the season, like race 4,
Yeah.
you get a provisional automatically for race 3.
Okay.
And it is worth 1 point behind last place finisher. So if there's 10 cars tonight, a provisional is worth 11th place.
Okay.
And you only get one provisional per segment.
Gotcha.
Or season, if you will. There's 3 seasons this year: season 5, 6, and 7.
Gotcha.
If you use a provisional in season 5 this season, then that's all you've got until season 6. If you don't use one this season, you still only get one next season.
Gotcha.
It doesn't carry over or anything like that.
Fine. I was hoping that because I'm gonna be in Charlotte the week before the 600, and then the week of the 600. So I'd missed 2 races in a row, effectively.
Yep.
You'll
Unless
get
you can
points for one
try
of them.
to, yeah, you'll get points for the first one. You could try to start and park by any means necessary, like with a laptop.
And a gamepad is probably all I could do.
Yep, just grid, and then take the start finish line, and then park.
And getting points for start and park is better than getting no points at all.
Yep.
And it's call time.
Good luck in qual. Comes quiet.
Vincenzo, what the fuck?
Vincenzo was whispering us just now and marveling at how he set that lap because he doesn't know either.
I tried taking it easy. I mean, I'll take it.
I was
I
feeling
ran
good about
identical
myself
laps
too,
in qual.
and then you turned your first lap, and then you turned your second lap.
And I forgot to select the setup for qual, so I ran with whatever default setup comes with the track, either none or fast. I guess it's the fast setup.
Ooh.
And identical laps. Lap 1 and 2 were identical.
And that default setup
Wild.
that comes with the track is kind of bad.
Good lap, Vincenzo. Please save your replay. And everybody, please check the chat log to make sure your number comes up. Who's cone? See. Right near the start-finish line.
Yeah, there's not one on the track, so just do it at the line.
But because of that turn that's right close to the start-finish line, is it going to mess anybody up if we choose there? No, we'll be going slow. We'll be going like, what, 55, probably? Okay.
Well, if you're really concerned about it, do it down the second straightaway. Around, like right after where that gate is. That'd be the other place you could do it at.
We'll just use the start-finish line. It'll be fine. We can adjust if we need to. But yeah, welcome to the midpoint of the season. Anybody who has not made a start will lose their number and have to reclaim it. So if you guys have been camping out waiting for a number that somebody else has claimed and you want to switch to it, keep an eye after the race and I'll let you have a number swap. One time. No racing back. So point of no return, 5 to go. And cautions are manual. You have, if you're involved in or see a multi-car incident, call out multi, crash, caution, something like that, so I know to throw a caution. If I do throw a caution, somebody's got to claim it. You do so by speeding down pit road. And I think we can probably do away with the 2-in-park rule tonight. Don't be crazy. If you cause 4 wrecks or something, it's probably time to hang it up. I want to try to get us back off the 2-in-park. It was only ever supposed to be temporary. So if we can have a good race and not have to park anybody, then let's do it. The main rule here is to have fun and not get in the way of anybody else's fun. So if you find yourself causing multiple wrecks, just do the gentlemanly thing and retire. Sportsmanly thing and retire. Race winner, save your replay. I think that's it. Anybody got any questions?
Pit speed is what?
45.
Definitely 45, and I think it's stall to stall.
Maybe?
That was going to be my next question.
Who wants to go test that real fast?
I'll test
Well,
it.
it definitely ends at the stall. Or front strip.
I was going to say, I haven't even tested pitting yet, so that's kind of critical.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be stall to stall. Access road to enter, of course. No yellow line rule, no white line rule. If you want to cut that apron in 3, you can do so. But if you do that as a racing move and you take somebody out, that's a claim on you.
So, by the way,
If you cut that apron, good fucking luck, because you're just gonna kill yourself doing it.
I did not.
You get so loose off of it.
I did not get reminded about pit speed until a ways down the pit lane. Like not very far, but definitely past the first white line.
Yeah, see, Trek just tried it. I mean, it's not sustainable to run like that every lap, but I can see a situation coming up where you might need to do something like that. Just be aware that it's going to be very sketchy.
I was going to say it probably is just the safest bet to just focus in on the line is marked by the cones, which is also marked by the end of the stall and the beginning of the stalls. Just focus on that.
I was talking about cutting the apron in 3, but yeah, that too.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and select the setup for the race.
You should probably do that.
Yeah, I ran qualifying with the none setup. And the none setup was faster than all the setups that I tried in practice.
Oh my god.
Except for Apollo's. Apollo's was 0.2 faster.
You're saying you should go in this race blind.
Who knows
Hey,
what the
if it
long run
worked for
pace
the
is,
three
though?
blind mice.
But there's
I
10
went
of
for
us.
stability over speed.
I didn't say they could count. They're blind. How do you expect them to be able to count?
I have 2 viewers. Hi, 2 viewers. Say hi
No
to Crystal's
way.
2 viewers.
How do you know I have two?
So hello to myself.
Guessing.
Well, you guessed right. What the fuck?
Oh,
Hello to my future self.
hear that, Done? Talking to you, bud.
Hmm?
I was talking to you
Yeah?
from the future.
Oh, yeah.
All right, grid up.
What about?
I'm from the future and I'm from the past, but that doesn't mean that this friendship wasn't built to last.
Vincenzo.
Wonder where Ryson is.
He's banned until his next birthday.
Oh, there he is. I can't yell at him in the chat now.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
Wait, if I have to drink Jesse, James, and Meowth, do I have to put them in the blender and put them on puree?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't know how that's gonna taste.
It's gonna taste like Team Rocket, so it's gonna taste like shit. Failure and
Like it's
everything
like-
else
Gonna
that goes
blast
along with that.
Probably tastes like cotton candy and copper.
Good luck, everybody.
Ooh. Threw that thing early.
You have plenty of room here.
Oh boy.
I had not gone through turn 3 with somebody on my outside yet, so I was not sure how that was going to work out. Sorry for the brown sound moment.
Thanks for the room, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Cost 186.
Monkey do.
Go by me.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you that loose.
No, this is a hero run.
Oh, 86. Sorry, 86.
It's all good.
No!
Monty.
29 got loose, ran into me.
Do not race back. Maintain your positions.
29's claiming that.
All right, just take end of line when the pit's open.
Where's space car?
I don't think the leaders take caution yet.
Here's to be second straightaway. And a ring turn too.
Because I wasn't on the lead lap, but I just didn't cross the line.
I think it just does that sometimes.
Yeah, it does that because you were like right next to the leaders whenever you crossed.
Pits are open this time for free. Next time they'll be closed for choose cone, but you can still pit and take end of line penalty.
Very bold strategy to stay out there, Tyler.
I wanted to get a lead lap. That's the only way I'll lead a lap tonight.
We're about to test the theory of where pit lane is.
I don't think I want to test that during the race.
I haven't done the longest line penalty. As
that's
in,
fair.
Shoot, I'm sorry, Crystal. I had no idea I was that close to you.
This
I thought
pit
it was-
lane fucking sucks.
Wait, how am I
Oh.
behind the 40?
Because I got out fast.
No, I
37.
mean, no, I got ahead of the 30s. Oh, let's see, never mind. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
That just lost me 2 spots.
I thought I was plenty far ahead in my stall. I didn't realize I was.
No, these
back
stalls
in
are
it.
just that fucking close together. It doesn't
Choosing
matter
this
where
time
you are.
at the start finish line. Vincenzo will kick us off.
All right, choosing this time.
Didn't know how low I needed to get.
We'll just make it obvious which lane you want to do.
Hey Vincenzo, quick question. Are you by chance using the Robert Huffman 37s, or is that a different number font?
This is custom drawn.
Oh, okay. It just looks similar to the 37 Robert Huffman, I think it was White House apple juice or something like that from the Goodies Dash
No, I think it
series.
was more of a Bruco 37.
It obviously takes inspiration from whatever the heck that font is called. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Like action, aardvark.
Yeah, I always thought it
Yeah.
was.
Oh crap! Getting ready. Good luck, everyone.
I always thought it was HN or action or however you say it. Look, have fun.
Flag 74. My bad, I didn't mean to do that, Crystal.
Thank you, Rich.
Well, I do know one thing. Passing at this track is going to be a pain.
Yeah, it's kind of butthole.
Tyler.
Hello.
Perfect time for something to fall into my eye.
Curse you, eyelashes.
What are you looking at the ceiling for?
Yeah, because it says gullible up there.
Oh shit, it does. Thank you, Nicky. I know that was kind of shaky.
0 round. Turn 1. Single.
I wasn't trying to let you go. I just can't send it in the corners as hard as you can.
Well, I just blew 4th gear, so you'll get by me. Easy.
Oh, no.
Piece of shit turn.
Feverishly trying to remember what the new deal is. Like, I don't get any laps back, and then I get a 1-lap penalty. Is it worth it?
Just
I
take
don't
it.
think
Just
so.
take it.
I don't think it's worth it.
I'm not gonna uphold you off. This car is not
I don't
fucking
know.
turning
You're
at
driving
all.
away from me.
Welcome to the calf the grid.
Sorry about that.
What happened?
No harm, no foul.
My intention was to get out of your way, but we both chose the same way. My tires are small.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not making it a fuel run on these tires.
My right front is very much cooked.
My temps are fine. The wear isn't.
I've got that percentage thing up. My tire's down to 35. Right front is down to 35%.
Depending on what gauge you're using, mine's at between 20 and 35.
Mine's not that bad. It's just my car refuses to turn. I just scroll off so much goddamn speed just to make the turn. It's insane.
Brake way earlier. Try to
Well,
coast
yeah,
through
that's
the corner.
why you were able to get past me. I just cannot be competitive right now.
I think you washed up in the middle because you went in too hard.
Tyler, I am taking turn 1 at 90 miles an hour now. That's how bad it's getting.
But what's your F4 say about your right side tires in the middle?
They are perfectly fine.
Say perfectly fine. My right front is at 198, right rear is at 183.
My right front is only at 217. That's not awful. It's not even in the yellow.
My phone just died. Can no longer see my chat. RIP.
My headset might die during the race.
Tire temperature's fine on my end. The right front inner's at like 119, 120, not 119, 219 or 220. It's just I pushed the tire way too hard and wore it all out. Wore it all out like a college couch.
Oh my god.
Good god.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you just have to start braking earlier and earlier every lap. Find a landmark or something to use.
Thank you, Crystal. Hang in there.
Fucking taking wedge out and raising the track bar when I pit. I just need this thing to turn.
Raising the track bar is going to make you looser when you have your throttle in and tighter when you have your throttle out.
Okay.
Car's killed.
Oh,
Is that a multi or
Are
a
we still
scary
green?
moment?
No, it's not multi, but woo, code
60,
brown.
60
I
hit the
need it.
gap on the wall and almost killed the 74
Tire.
and I.
Yeah, the
I
tire
gotta-
blew. Tire was more than mine.
Jesus.
I'm gonna need a change of underwear after this one.
Amen to that.
Sorry, Trek.
Tyler, what are you doing?
I was looking at my F screen and forgot to stop turning.
Dummy.
I'm pitting this time.
How do you forget to stop turning?
User disconnected from your channel.
And I do eventually want to get around you, but I'm going to be very patient and very clean.
10-4, no worries.
Oh, there goes my right front.
His right front blew out.
No.
Exiting.
Game got choppy real hard. I don't know if I disappeared on you, Ike.
No, you're good.
Oh God, my left shin is cramping up so bad.
Well, that's fortunate. Tire blew on entry to pit road.
It's gonna blow anywhere. That's the word you want it to blow.
Yeah, well, I almost hit the fucking pit wall.
Sorry, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki.
If you're thinking to yourself, how has she held on this long? That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Shit, milk it, dude. I mean, like, if you can stay out and not pit and skip a pit stop, you've got a leg up on the field.
Sorry, Brendan. I have no idea what the hell happened with me, but something in the brain wires just did not execute that well at all.
85 pitting this time. Eighty-five exiting.
adjustment to the standard bar definitely helped. Now I just gotta figure out how to get out of a 2-lap down hole.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, good. No harm done.
I couldn't tell if you blew a tire, truth be told, but
It's called I'm trying to stay out of everyone's way.
much appreciated.
I was off the gas and on the brakes to stay off of you. It's gonna fucking hurt me even more.
Go on the inside, go by inside.
.29 putting this time. If I can get down there.
Blew the engine.
Who blew
Oh,
the engine?
I'm running third gear.
Rip.
Oh,
well, it
Sorry,
was
man.
gonna last you forever since it fucking
Well, I was also running
shattered fourth
60.
gear so early.
I was running 60% tape. I forgot to change tape when I pitted.
hey, done.
Hello.
Would you be willing to let me lead a couple of laps for bonus points?
Go for it.
Thank you.
Hey, I get a lap back.
I
Not
was
any
willing
guys
to
that kill
wait
each
a
other
little
up
bit,
there.
but I just wanted to ask.
Mickey wants that lap back so bad. New leader, Blake Warren.
And if you get a tenth to 2/10 right on me, I'll move over. I'll let you lead.
All right.
Alright, Ty. Oh, not that button. Alright, Ty. Oh, dear.
Single car around it at the exit of turn 1. Rolling.
Now I really, really, really need to pit.
Good save, done.
What are you coming into the pits?
74 coming in.
I promise I wasn't trying to cheat you out of laps there, Dunn. I just didn't want to slow up because I thought it would slow us both down if we did that.
Nah, I mean, I'm not competing for the championship, so.
Okay.
You good, Blake?
Yeah, I just weight shifted, broke loose.
Can Vincenzo make it to the end?
I'd say
Without stopping?
possibly.
He's short-fitted.
Thank you, Ike.
No problem.
Thank you, Ike.
No problem.
Rich, coming to your inside in turn 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Heard.
What?
That was a whisper. Pitting this time.
'84 merging.
Exiting.
Zero pitting allowed.
User disconnected from your channel.
Did I just see 3 wide and turn 1 work?
Sure did. Oh shit,
All
done.
good, all good, all good.
That's going in the highlight reel.
Yeah.
85 gonna pit this time. B5 we're joining on the left.
So Tyler's muted, but we are at 5 to go. That would entail point of no return.
Oh yeah, point of no return. I was muted because I've been chatting up my my chat.
Ah.
I got 2 viewers to keep entertained here, and one of them's me.
Good win, Vincenzo. Smart driving today.
It's not over.
He just took the white. I think he's sputtering.
He did short pit, so.
What you doing, Vincenzo? Good win, Vincenzo.
Thank you, guys.
Good win.
Oh no! No! I'm
Celebratory death.
I'm assuming you were out of fuel at that point.
John! No! John, I am so sorry!
Oh my goodness!
No, I didn't want that!